You know, it's never a bad idea to just keep an eye on those bank statements. That's how one woman noticed some suspicious charges to her account, and now Corpus Christi Police are looking for those responsible. So see if you recognize these people. Now, the suspects in a credit card abuse investigation. Detectives were able to get video from at least 2 separate spots where the suspects, a man and a woman, appeared to be using the credit card at a local restaurant and grocery store. Now, if you know where these two may be tonight, call Crime Stoppers at 888-8477.